everybody. This is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And we are still here in Dallas, Texas, and we're here right after that last game. We had our home opener, which he's got trounced here in this wonderful city. And then we followed it up with a good victory against the divisional foe, the Michigan Moose.
Yeah, we did. Like you said, we needed to wash the results of that Jack's visit out of our mouths, and we were able to take advantage of the Moose. They're in town for two. We beat the Crocodons in their home field in Chicago, 2-0 none. And so putting our divisional opponents behind us as much as possible is going to help us, especially in the long run when we start to come toward the end of the season and we're fighting for playoff space. Having more wins against our divisional opponents is going to be a big feather in our cap.
Yeah, we play these Moose 4 times this season, and this is the second one back-to-back here in Dallas. We'll see them later in Detroit. But let's go over that last game real quick. It started off poor. It was like the other one, top of the first, Nacho Crisp, our old friend, versus Fernando Beefy. And Nacho Crisp just slams out a right field 2-run home run. And I know both of us at that point were thinking, what the heck?
Yeah, we were, definitely.
Following that up, still top of the same side, it got even worse. Heranos Jackson gets a center field home run. Makes it 3-0. Yeah, and again, all these games that we're losing, we're giving up multiple runs, and to get that in the first inning, we really had to turn things around.
Yeah, we struggled with that when we, in the first games when we came out. Our 1 and 2 pitchers, our first and second stringers, they came out and they put together a couple of really good games. Unfortunately, now we're in the 3 and 4, and they still haven't gotten a hold of it. They tend to have really bad innings early on, then they settle in and they tend to do a lot better job. But yeah, they get shelled, usually give up 4 runs within the first three innings and really put the Ramblers in a hole.
Yeah. Well, we come back though, and then we never really looked back. It was the bottom of the third, Corbin Huerta versus Sanchez Silvio. And Corbin Huerta gets this right center field 2-run home run, making it 3-2. That's getting us in this game. And Corbin Huerta is always someone we can count on center field. After that, then it wasn't until the bottom of the 6th, so it's 3 innings later, that Buck Daniel's going to come to the plate versus Slide Hazeldine. And Buck Daniel hits a right center field 3-run home run, making it 5-3. I mean, Buck Daniel, I think you were saying earlier, he could be a rookie player of the year.
Yeah, well, it's still early in the season, got a long way to go. But yeah, the way he's playing, the kid is on fire. He really is a great pickup for the Ramblers. I kind of flew under the radar, but ever since they brought him in, been just stellar at the plate. He's got good defense. So yeah, he's been a real diamond in the rough. They found this kid.
Yes. Yeah, so we got to keep an eye on him. After him, then the bottom of the 7th, Kid Paul again, this time versus Carlo Tolbert. Kid Paul gets a right center field home run, making it 6-3. It was a game of long balls the game before, and so we decided we need to get some back here on our home turf. So it was nice to put them out over our wall there. And again, the bottom of the 7th, following that up, Noah McLean, not to be outdone, gets a center field 2-run home run of his own. That's going to push the Ramblers up ahead to a score of 8-3. And that's where things were going to rest up. We're going to finally win that game in the bottom of the 9th when finally Jack Lambert's going to be up at the plate versus Twist Gutierrez. And Twist Gutierrez is going to get the strikeout. Fanning it past him, ending the game 8-3. A big win. It's a second home game, but our first home win, so it was nice to get that sooner than later.
Yeah, definitely. And like you say, we're guaranteed at least a split at home, which is good because, as you said, we're going to play these Moose 4 times. We want to take the season series 3-1. So hopefully we can go out there, hold court in our own stadium, take 2 from the Moose, and then if we could steal 1 in their space, then we wind up taking that season series. And like I say, just giving the fans something to believe in. We came in here after 2 great pitching performances, 2 great wins, and then we get beat up by the Jacks. Just brutalized.
Yeah.
So just to be able to tell the fans, look, we had a bad game. There's no doubt about it. We can't hide from it. We had a bad game, but that's not who we are. We're a better team than that.
It
so
was
that
awful.
was big. Yeah.
Well, there was 11 other games to talk about. Let's get started in those, Pete. It starts off with the Montreal Wax Bills out in L.A. at the Blowfish. Why don't you start us off there?
Alrighty, the Wax Bills jump out to an early lead. They extend, and they're going to win this one going away 12-1 Wax Bills.
Wow, Buzzards at the Wild Pigs. It was close. The Buzzards took them 6-4.
Swordfish and the Overdogs. Overdogs score first, and they're going to win it 4-3 in 10 innings.
The Bee-Wolves at the Grapplers. Wow, and the Bee-Wolves went big, 11-4 in Tampa.
Nemesis travel to take on the Freebooters. Freebooters out in front, they're going to win 4-2.
The Heaters were the Sirloins in St. Louis. Heaters beat them 3-1.
Chicago Crocs taking on the Platypi. It's a back-and-forth battle. The Platypi are going to win it 5-4 in the end.
Wildcats and Blowfish. The Wildcats beat the Blowfish 2-zip.
Herbisaurs travel to take on the Freebooters. The Herbisaurs are going to steal one 4-3.
Sawteeth of the Lockhorns, and the Sawteeth win that one 6-2.
Hot Corners taking on the Wild Pigs. Back-and-forth battle. It's going to be Hot Corners 6-2 in the end, Tommy G.
Wow.
What do you know about that?
All right.
So when you look at the standings right now, Tommy, if you look over in the Liberty Conference, the Eastern Division, not the Central, but the Eastern, you look, at the Eastern Division. Yeah, okay. Up there is those Jacks. They're 7-1 on the season with a plus 31 run differential. They really got a boost when they played the Ramblers.
Yeah.
But that is an insane run differential, 31 after only 8 games. Behind them in second place, the Swordfish with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses. They're only 2 games out.
Yeah. Funny thing is, you'll find out in a minute, Jacks don't even have the best record. In our Central Division, our Texas Ramblers on top with a 5-3 winning record and an even run differential. We've got a 2-game lead ahead of both the Chicago Crocodons and these Michigan Moose here. We're both 3-5. They want to get back towards the win column, so it's going to be a tough game today.
It certainly is. Down in the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 6 wins, 3 losses, and a plus 22 run differential. Holy cow, 22. They've got a 2-game lead over the second place Herbisaurs, who have a record of 4 wins, 5 losses.
In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division is the Montreal Wax Bills on top with a 5-3 record, just like us, but they have a plus 26 run differential and a half-game lead ahead of the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who also have a winning record at 5-4.
Down in the Plains Division, the Heaters with the best record in baseball right now, 8 wins and 1 loss. And a plus 14 run differential. They have a 2-game lead over the Hot Corners, who have a record of 6 wins, 3 losses, but they also have a plus 14 run differential. The Plains Division, my friends, is a tough division this year.
Yeah, Jesus, Hot Corners would be first place in 4 other divisions with a 6-3 record, but that gets them 2 games back in the Plains. And in the Pacific Division, it's those Arizona Bee-Wolves out on top of the 5-3 record. It seems to be 3 of our first place teams have that. They've got a plus 8 run differential and a game lead ahead of the 4-4 San Diego Moonstars. That's going to bring us to this game right here. It's game number 9 of 38. It's a rematch between the Moose 3-5 and our Ramblers 5-3. Today, it's going to be Rhiannon Cannon on the mound for Michigan. She's known mostly for she's got strong velocity and very good accuracy. She's got really good junk as well, too. She's got an elite 4-finger fastball. An 0-1 record on the season she'd like to even up with a respectable 3.0 ERA and a 1.22 whip.
Yeah, and behind her, Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder with good power and about average ability to connect, a little bit better than average speed on a base pass. He's only hitting 172, but he does have 2 dingers so far. Nacho Crisp, the shortstop, always plays us tough. He's got that better than average power, average ability to connect at home plate, and a little bit better than average speed on a base pass. He's hitting 273, also with 2 dingers. And then Charlie Best, the relief pitcher, he's got better than average velocity, good junk, good accuracy. Got a .82 ERA and a .91 whip. So we want to keep Best in the bullpen.
Yes, that's the plan at least. Lad Bradwick's going to start things off, the right-hander on the mound. He's locked in after his last performance, finally a good one for the Ramblers, but this is going to be his first game at home at the Corral in Texas. We'll see if he can continue that. He's known mostly for his velocity, but he also has better than average accuracy and chunk. He's got a 1-1 record, so he'd like to get an extra win today, a 3.27 ERA and a 109 whip.
Yep, and backing him up, Corbin here to the center fielder after the last game. He is locked in. He's got good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths, hitting .500 with 2 home runs on the season. Evan Montez, the second baseman's locked in as well. He's got good power, less than average ability to connect, and a little bit better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .455 with 4 dingers. He was hot there for a while, but he's cooled off a little bit, but hopefully he can light that up again tonight. Kid Paul out there in right field, he's also locked in with good power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .433 with 3 home runs.
All right. We're going to get the lineup for assistant coach looking like this. It's going to be Swindle. He started things off in left field, batting first. Batting second, Spray Bellamy at third base. Batting third, Corbin Huerta out in center field. Corbin Huerta locked in, as Pete mentioned. Another locked in player, the cleanup hitter, Evan Montez. He'll play second base. And not to be last, Kid Paul's also locked in. He'll play right field and bat fifth. At shortstop, Noah McLean. Buck Daniel's going to be the DH today and batting seventh. Then it's Maximiliano LeBlanc catching and Hector Clements today at first base. Johnny Contreras a little bit tense, just a little bit tense. Fernando Beefy's still on the injured reserve, so we're going to see how he fares, how he heals. Lad Bradwick, the starting pitcher, is going to be on the mound then, as we said. He's also locked in, and he's going to be throwing, the 31-year-old is going to be throwing the four-finger, mixing up with the slider and the changeup. Ready to give us that lineup for those Moose now, Pete?
I certainly am. Lineup for the Moose is Bobbitt at second base leading off. Nacho Chris batting second, playing shortstop. Hicks at first base batting third. Swiner out in left field is locked in, batting fourth. Hieronymus Jackson in center field batting fifth. Johnson, the designated hitter, batting sixth. Lambert catching, batting seventh. Findier out in third base is batting eighth. And Irene Fast, the right fielder, is batting ninth. And both Findier and Fast are struggling. So this is one for the record books at the Corral. Beautiful Dallas. Got a night game here for the fans. Fred Bobbitt, Nacho Crisp, and Darcy Hicks going to get a first look at Lad Bradwick, who's taking the bump with that 3.27 ERA. Did a lot of great work on that ERA in the his last outing. Hopefully he can continue that. Freddie Bobbitt, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's known as a sprinter, hitting .323 with a home run, 5 RBIs. All right, first pitch. Outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes now to Freddie Bobbitt, the Moose second baseman. Allen's outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to Fred Bobbitt. There's a roller, but that's going to be foul along the third baseline. 2 balls and a strike now. Lad Bradwick throwing his fourth pitch. That one's fouled off just above the dugout along the third baseline. So that evens the count up 2-2. There's another foul ball. So Bradwick's getting Bobbitt's getting enough to push it foul, but he can't.
You're kidding
and there's
me.
A shot.
Jeez. How many times is this going to happen?
I don't know. So after this fifth pitch, Lad Bradwick took one off the head. Took him a couple minutes to go down. Let's see. He's got a body contusion. He's weak, but he doesn't look too bad. But it looks like they're not going to waste any time. They're going to let him.
Oh, no.
It's going to be the top of the first. We're pulling Lad Bradwick, the starting pitcher. They're going to bring in Bor Reliable. Bor Reliable, last time we saw him was in the Jacks game. He really got racked up. Bor Reliable with good velocity, less than average junk, and a little bit better than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got an 8.1 ERA, a 1.5 whip, and 4 Ks. He throws an elite four-finger fastball. He's got that four-finger fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So Bor Reliable coming in the top of the first to relieve Lad Bradwick. That first pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Nacho Crisp. There's a shot, and that's going to get out into right center field. Corbin Huerta is going to pick it up. He's going to throw it in. He's a wild thrower. And runners now at second and third with no outs. Darcy Hicks, the first baseman, is up, and he's neutral and fit. He has an inside pitch whiffer. He's hitting 200 with 3 RBIs. That first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Runners at second and third. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Darcy Hicks, the Moose first baseman. That one's popped up into left field, and Swindle Heath will get under it and make the catch for the first out. So 1 down. Buck Swiner, the left fielder, he's jacked and fit. He is volatile, hitting .381 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Jacked. I've never seen a player who's been jacked before. That first pitch to Swiner's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot that's going to get into center field. Yurta's going to come up firing. He's going to throw it home, which is going to prevent anybody from well, 1 run scores, but it prevented the runner from second from scoring. But Buck Swiner was able to take second on the throw. So runners at second and third again with 1 out. 1 across the plate. Moose up 1-0. Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, steps into the box, takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Jackson favors the outside pitch. He's hitting 172. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 172 with 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. Jackson swing and a miss. Strike 2. Jackson playing center field for the Moose. There's a roller. That's foul along the first baseline. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Hieronymus Jackson. And Jackson's woes at the plate continue. Stallion Jackson, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's an off-speed hitter. He's hitting 200 on the season with 1 RBI. So one in and 2 on. First pitch to Johnson's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. And no balls, 1 strike. That's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. If Reliable can get out, there's a shot that's going to get into. Oh,
yes.
Kid Paul makes the shootout grab in right field for the 3rd out. So More Reliable only has 1 across the plate. So we're going to go into the bottom of the first. Swindle Heath, Spray Bellamy, Corbin Hurta going to get a first look at Rhiannon Cannon, who's going to take the bump with a 3.0 ERA. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit.
Likes pitches outside. We're hoping to get our first night win at home here with this one. First pitch right in for strike 0 with the count. Swindle Heath. Second one way up high. Nobody's chasing that. We're even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Moose. That one's in the inside corner. Strike 2. 1-2. Hard one past the mound through the legs of the pitcher into center field. Jackson fields it. That's going to be a clean single, Pete. We got the tying run at plate.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with no outs. Spray Bellamy, the 3rd baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting .355 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Not a lot of speed. Well, better than average speed in Swindle Heath. First pitch to Spray Bellamy's over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. But I don't know if he's going to go. And there's a diving grab by Findier. And Findier will make the.
Wow.
Oh, he turned 2. So Spray Bellamy gets thrown out at first. Findier goes to second. Over to first for the double play. Corbin Hurta stepping up.
Well, that takes care of that. Won't be getting a run this inning. Corbin Hurta fouls that one first base line. Souvenir. 0-1 the count. Second pitch outside. 104 miles an hour. Strike 2. Well, she can whistle it. Hard one to center field. That's going to be caught short of the track by Hieronymus Jackson. 3 down.
Yep, 3 up, 3 down. We're going to head into the top of the second. It is Moose 1, Ramblers nothing. Jack Lambert, Ali Findier, and Irene Fast going to get a first look at More Reliable, who threw 15 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 2 hits in the first.
Jack Lambert struck out to end that last game. 0.95 in the season, no home runs, 1 RBI. He's a power hitter, though. So, you never want to throw him the wrong pitch. More Reliable threw 15 pitches in that first inning. He's not going to be able to get very far, but he wants to get less this one. There's a good curveball to start it. Check swing, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Top of the second, 1-0 Moose. It's a lot better than the start yesterday. More Reliable coming at him. This is that one high and in, ball 1. Even sinks up at 1 apiece. More Reliable's whip is 157 right now. Late foul ball swing towards the Ramblers dugout. 1-2, got him in a hole. 7:04 ERA, trying to whittle it down. Swings at 1 on the ground. McLean's going to... Are you kidding me? Give me a friggin' break. He just steps right over the ball, lets it go. I don't know, we need better defense.
Yeah.
I don't know what you... you couldn't dive for that. He's standing right over the thing. All right, the Rattled Alley fine. Derek comes up. She's got a slow run at first base. She's at 129 in the season. No home runs, no RBIs. Want to get her to hitting that double play. It's good contact there. Anticipated to start with a curve, but it's low. No swing. Ball one. Want to know the count. Double play would be real nice right here. There goes the runner. Fouled back off the net. Now Maximilian Levant's looking for it. I don't know why that runner would steal. He's slow. He's never going to make it.
I think it was a hit and run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why she swang.
1-1 now. 21 pitches. Number 22 coming up right here. Hard one on the ground to Bellamy. He's going to toss over to second for the one. Back to first. They get that double play, Pete. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it?
Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, that was that. Was that the 4.63 or 4.62 or whatever? 4.6. Irene Fast now, the right fielder for the Michigan Moose.
5.43, I think.
5.43. Right, looking a little tense, hitting 130 on the season. No home runs, no RBIs. Usually a power hitter. Outside. Ooh, fouls that back up by here by us. It's first pitch prayer. That first pitch is over now. I get the elite fastball. Goes with a changeup. 0-2. He's got her in a hole. Can he close outside? Oh, no, McLean dives, but he's not going to be able to grab it. That's going to be land just past the infield and left field. And she's getting on first base, and the Moose are getting hits.
Number 63.
We got to get out of the inning and give the rest for this pitcher because I don't know what we're going to do with our relievers. Fred Bobbitt 1-for-1 with a single. Locked in. Great contact hitter. There's the run, the hit and run. They throw to second, and you're kidding me. They're safe.
Oh.
That was a bad call, I thought. I thought the tag was there. Well,
I would agree with you.
Yeah, the fans are not liking that either. All right, one apiece now to Fred Bobbitt, but it's not going to matter if we get past Freddie. Curveball makes it in for strike. 1-2, got him in a hole, but this is always a dangerous situation for the Ramblers. Hard foul back off the net. Souvenir 1-2. 30th pitch coming. Hopefully get him to chase. Breaks the bat. No McLean's running back. Come on! Come on! Ugh. Ball goes over his head. Just walks. I pressed the button to jump at the last second. Didn't do it. Perfectly stinking placed hit. Brings in a run now. It's 2-0. And now you got Nacho Crisp. Man, I am so frustrated with the defense. Check swing strike one. 0-1 the count. 32 pitches now coming. You got an average speed runner at first base. Curveball misses high. 1-1 now. He's already losing stamina in the second inning. Popped up behind the plate. LeBlanc's going back by the wall. That's going to come off the netting. Not back enough. 1-2 the count. To Nacho Crisp. Hard one on the ground.
Oh, come on.
And that gets past the diving first baseman.
Come on.
It gets those 2 strikes, and then gives up the hit.
Yeah.
And that's just all the time, man. Darcy Hicks.
Yeah.
0-for-1, and now he's going to be tired out in the second inning. Okay, calm down here, guys. Calm down, Pete.
Sorry. I get so carried away.
Yeah. All right, got runners at first and second. The first baseman. The Moose are going to go through the entire lineup each inning. That one's in there for strike. We've now one apiece. Pitch number 37 coming. It's going to be another strike. Oh, ball. 2-1. He's not going to swing until he gets 2 strikes. There's that 2 strikes. Now they'll do the real damage. 2-2-2. Here comes the home run. Oh, fouled back here by us. Still 2-2-2. 40th pitch. Broken bat, foul ball, first base line. You're not going to be able to get it past him, Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball. Comebacker drops it and then throws it to first for the out.
I don't understand how whiffers just keep hitting the ball on me. We're going into the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Moose. Evan Montez, Kid Paul, and Noah McLean get a first look at Rhiannon Cannon, who gave through 9 pitches and gave up 1 hit in the first. Evan Montez, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. He's a mind gamer slowpoke, hitting .455 with 4 home runs, 6 RBIs. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Moose up by 2. Evan Montez takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That was fouled off straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. Montez in the hole. That one's high, ball 1. 1-2 now. That's low, ball 2. Even count is even. That one's low. Full count now. Rhiannon Cannon just. There's a shot. That's going to deep left field. Does it have enough?
Nope.
And no. Swindlers was able to make the catch in left field on the warning tag. Kid Paul steps in. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Swiner. That's
Swiner, yeah.
That's what it was.
Liner to right field,
Swiner.
another out.
That's
Very
out,
fast.
yeah.
2 up, 2 down.
Should have taken that pitch. No, McLean, the shortstop, neutral and fit. Favors the low pitch. He's hitting 405 with 4 home runs, 6 RBIs on the season. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot that'll split the first baseman and the second baseman, and no McLean will get on. A 2-out single in the bottom of the second. In steps Buck Daniel.
Tie-in run at the plate. 5:45 of the season. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. He'd like to get another home run here and tie this game up, Pete. You got a huge arm of the catcher. Oh, and he does. He goes deep. No, it's caught at the track. Hieronymus Jackson. The wind must be blowing in tonight.
Must be. He gave it a good shot. Going into the top of the third, Moose, 2 runs on 7 hits. The Ramblers, no runs on 2 hits. Buck Swiner, 1 for 1 with a double. Hieronymus Jackson, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Stallion Johnson, 0 for 1. Reliable at 41 pitches as he steps into the third inning. Swiner, the left fielder, is jacked and fit. He's volatile. 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. Although really it was a single. He took second on a defensive throw to prevent the runner from scoring. First pitch to Swiner's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's high, ball 1. More Reliable is really starting to struggle right now. There's a shot, and that's going to get past the diving first baseman into right field. So Buck Swiner with a single. 1 on, no outs. Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, steps in. He's tense but fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's 0 for 1 today. I believe he struck out. I believe didn't Jackson strike out his first time up? First pitch is fouled off. Strike 1. A lot of speed over at first base. Throw over, and Swiner is back. 1 on, 1 out. Strike 1. No outs. That one's fouled straight back. And now Jackson finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. On the throw, and they're not going to be in time, and Buck Swiner has stolen second. So runner at second base with no outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw back to second, and Swiner is back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's low. That'll even the count up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot, and that's going to get into left field, and the throw home to keep Swiner from scoring. So runners at the corners with no out. In steps Stallion Johnson, the designated hitter. He's an off-speed hitter. He's 0 for 1. Runners at first and third. No outs, top of the third. First pitch to Johnson's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Stallion Johnson, designated hitting today for the Moose. Took that one and hit it into the stands along the first base side, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's fouled straight back. Johnson making more reliable throw pitches. He's at 54. There's a roller. That's going to get into second base.
Get the run, though.
Over to first. They'll get the run.
They don't get it. They don't get the double play.
No.
Holy cats.
They didn't get the double play, but there was no force at home. So, if you held the ball, Swiner could have just stayed at third, and, and then you would have got nobody. So we tried to get the double play. We got the guy going to second, but we were unable to turn two. The runner at first has a lot of speed. Jack Lambert is standing in. They're going to bring in Kingston Black. Kingston Black had a really great outing his last time up. He's got better than average velocity, a little bit better than average junk, and about average accuracy. His neutral and fit, he's got a 6.23 ERA, a 1.62 whip, 6 Ks on the season. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a changeup. So in the top of the third, with the Moose leading 3-0, there's a shot, and I was not there. Okay, so no McLean dove for it, but was unable to get it. It rolls into center field for a single. So 2 on with 1 out. In steps Allie Finder, the third baseman. She's rattled and fit tonight. She's got a cannon arm, but she's 0 for 1. She's only hitting 125 at the plate right now, which is uncharacteristic for her. First pitch to Findair is in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a roller.
Come
That's
on,
going to get
come
into
on.
yeah, it's going right through the middle.
Jeez.
And there's
We're
going to be a
getting
play at
clobbered
home,
by these
but
guys.
not in time. So a slow roller in the center field. Neither the second baseman or shortstop could get it. Irene Fast, 1-for-1 with a single today. Runners at first and second with only one out. Another run is scored. So the Moose now up 4-0 in the top of the third. Kingston Black, first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. No balls, one strike, one out. The swing and a miss, strike two. And Fast now in the hole. No balls, two strikes. Fast is tense. Allen's inside ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's roller but foul along the third baseline. She'll get another pitch. 1-2.
Oh.
Allen's high ball 2. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Not a lot of speed on the base pass for the. Come on.
Goodness.
You've
Holy
got to
cow.
be kidding me. It's like they're running in concrete. Fred Bobbitt, the second baseman, is locked in and fit 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI. This is not going well.
Yeah, we can't
Bases
switch
loaded.
pitchers. We don't,
Bases loaded with 1 out. It was, again, it's that whole thing. Lad Bradwick going out in the first inning. We were really looking forward to a great outing from him. And now we're platooning and we're, bases loaded. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. I'm not sure who that was, but a K for Kingston Black. 2 outs now. Nacho Crisp stepping in. I'm lost. I'm
2 for 2.
distracted now. Yeah, I'm distracted. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Nacho Crisp hitting 314. There's a shot into center field. Corbin Hurto will come up throwing, makes the throw.
Holy cow.
And it scores. Was that 2 more? No, that was just 1, right? So bases are still loaded with 2 outs. Darcy Hicks steps in. He's 0 for 2 today. Hicks, the first baseman, is tense but fit. Bases still loaded
Can't
in the
keep them
top of the
scoring.
third. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot that's going to get, no McLean's not getting that ball. You know that.
Oh, man, they're getting 2 on this one. Holy cow.
Going to pick up 2 on that one. Another roller. And they're just killing us with small ball.
It's only the third inning.
Homers. Yeah, and this is now 7-0. And, geez, Pete, I don't. 2 outs, 2 on.
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, it's a home run. That's gone. Yeah. A 3-run home run. It's now 10-0 in the third inning. God bless it. That traveled 448 feet. It's his 3rd home run and 8th RBI of the season. And there goes, for all we did with Kingston Black, Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a single. Bases are empty now. Nobody on, 2 outs. Moose up 10-0. Kingston Black is rattled. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. His ERA is up to 17.36. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Oh, come on.
That's inside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Kingston Black had an ERA of 18 when he came into the last game. Whittled it down, got it below half of 18, and now it's back up to 17. 2 balls, that's full count now to Hieronymus Jackson. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
And he's thrown 23 pitches.
There's a fly ball. That's going to drift into foul territory. I don't think, he's not going to be able to make a play. Big sneeze by Kingston Black.
Let's see.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yeah, he's thrown 23 pitches. He's only been in 1 inning. There's a roller foul along the first baseline. He'll get another pitch. Hieronymus Jackson taking Kingston Black to the mat. That's, wow. Okay, so ball 4. And Hieronymus Jackson beats Kingston Black in that meetup. Stallion Jackson 0 for 2 with an RBI.
Can't get out of this
Runner
inning.
at first with 2 outs. Kingston Black now struggling.
Pitches. We're gonna tire out every pitcher.
Yeah. First pitch is over the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. There's 1-2. Noah McLean, he picks up and throws and just gets the runner at first place. They put 8 runs on the board in the top of the 8th. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's Moose 10, Ramblers nothing. Maximiliano LeBlanc, Hector Clements going to get a first look, and Swindle Heath 1 for 1. Rhiannon Cannon at 20 pitches. Gosh darn it.
When we lose, we lose. Max LeBlanc, 111 on the. Oh.
It's all pitching. Maximiliano LeBlanc. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's hit foul along the third baseline. LeBlanc only hitting 111. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a shot into right field, and the right fielder is there. Irene Fast will pull it in for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Hector Clements.
Hector Clements, magic hands, man. 200 average on the season, no home runs, 1 RBI. First one's in for a strike, 0 in the count. Second one's swing and a strike 2.
I got a glitch there.
Ooh. 3 swing strikeout.
Wow. Wow. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack, 1 for 1 with a single. How do you miss all 3? Oh, wow. There's a shot right to the second baseman, Freddie Bobbitt. Yeah, we're going into the top of the 4th. It's Moose 10, Ramblers nothing. Jack Lambert 2 for 2. Ali Findier 1 for 2, and Irene Fast 2 for 2. Kingston Black at 27 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 16.2.
Number 4.
Jack Lambert, the catcher, steps in. Wow. I don't even know what to tell you, folks. I'm shocked. Now, when we got beat horribly, Lambert's 2 for 2. We got beat horribly in that last game. It was against the best team in the league. We're getting beat horribly by a very mediocre team. First pitch misses inside, change up, 1-0 the count. Hard foul, third base line. Souvenir to the rattled Kingston Black. Well, what are you going to do? He's got gas in the tank, so he's got to throw. 2-1 the count now, but he's got to shake this stuff off here. He's lost a lot of accuracy. He's got a 16.2 ERA. Hard foul back off the net. 2-2. Got him in a good spot right now. There's an easy pop. Should be an easy pop up. Noah McLean's going to go back. Make the grab in center field for the first out. No guarantees there. I didn't know if that was going to happen or not. But all right, Ali Findair 1 for 2, the single RBI. She's rattled. It's a rattled batter against a rattled pitcher. I give the odds to the batter. 33rd pitch coming up right here. Hard one on the ground to McLean. He's going to scoop that off the ground. 1 punt throw to first base. 2 up, 2 down. Totally different pace than that last inning right now. This is good. It's Irene Fast, who's tense somehow. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, and she's tense. She's the first pitch prayer. Oh, okay.
Kingston Black's got 1 more to get around. She's not a good contact hitter. Good power hitter, but not good contact hitter. So put a little movement on that ball. She ain't going to hit it. First one misses ball, 1-1 will count.
Oh,
Top of the 4th, 10-0 Moose. That one misses 2-0. At least Kingston Black's no longer rattled. He's just tense. That one skips off the ground, 3-0.
But
Yet to throw a strike
to the ball
to Irene.
Nope.
Fast. Walks her on 4 pitches. Setting up the double play, he is.
The second baseman.
Well, we have 2 outs. We only need 1.
Yeah. Fred Bobbitt 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI locked in. 38th pitch to Fast, runner at first base, who's going to go right now. Kicks it back, Black's already breathing hard. Goes first in the dirt. Dirty. We should probably bring in the other guy to catch. Strike 1, check swing, 0 on the count. Because they keep stealing off of Max LeBlanc. Second pitch, strike 2, 0-2, got him in a hole. Frederick Bobbitt does not chase that rising fastball. 1-2 now the count. To the second baseman for the Michigan Moose. Pop foul ball, first base, line Souvenir. Still 1-2. Anticipated the 2-strike fastball, but it was low and away. 2-2-2. Kingston Blast sucking wind in the 4th inning. And we got way away. We got a full count. 2 outs, top of the 4th. There he goes to run. And Kid Paul's running over. Diving catch.
Whoa, nice catch. Nice catch. So we got a goose egg on the board. We're going into the bottom of the 4th. Moose 10, Ramblers nothing. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1. Corbin Yurta 0 for 1. Evan Montez 0 for 1. Rhiannon Cannon 28 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Her ERA's at a 2.25. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is tense, but Fitty favors that outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's 0 for 1 today.
All right. Everyone's tense. Kid Paul, I forgot what that said. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
How am I not?
Got him in a hole. Foul back up here by a Souvenir. Yeah, what a horrible offensive end. And there's that pop-up right to the plate. Pitcher's waving that off. Cannon pulls it in for the first out.
Corbin here to the center fielder's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller between first and second. Bobbitt lays out, makes the grab, throws to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Evan Montez.
What a play. Evan Montez 0 for 1 on the day. Mind gamer getting in Cannon's head. First one right in for strike, 101 miles an hour. 0-1. Second pitch, strike 2, 0-2.
Oh, come on.
She's looking for that 3-pitch strikeout like she's done before. Pop up to left field. That's going to be caught. Waving that off is Irene Fast, I believe. No, Buck Swiner for the third out.
Buck Swiner. And we're going to head into the top of the 5th. 10-0 Moose. Nacho Crisp 3 for 3 with a double. Darcy Hicks 1 for 3. Buck Swiner 3 for 3 with a home run and a double. Kingston Black at 44 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 walks and 6 hits. His ERA is at a 13.16. Nacho Crisp, the shortstop, is 3 for 3, a double, 2 singles, and an RBI.
I think we got to go with the reliever. I mean, but we're going to run out of. We're going to have to make a trade just to get a reliever who's not tired.
Well, we'll have to manage our bullpen, that's for sure.
Leland Bull is rattled and mostly tired. Jada Testa. I don't know what to do. Fernando.
I think I would go with Leland Bull.
He's pretty tired, but I could do it.
I was gonna say he's the starter / reliever, so he's supposedly can go longer than relief pitchers. Oh shoot! Okay. Leland Bull's coming in to relieve Kingston Black. Hopefully it'll be a short outing. If he could get us to the 7th, that would be great. He's got average velocity, poor jump, poor accuracy. He's rattled and fit. He's got 0 ERA with a .43 whip and 11 strikeouts. He throws an elite 4-finger fastball. He's got the 4-finger fastball, the cut finger, and a curveball. Again, if he can just get us through the 5th and the 6th, and we can, no, that's going to get past. Yep, into center field. A line drive past Noah McLean. And I've pretty much seen the last of Noah McLean today.
Number 72, Darcy Hicks.
So I'm going to pull his ass. And we're going to, what I want to do is I want to go position switch with this guy. And then we're going to, we want to substitute.
All right, they're going to bring Enoch Q into the game. Place shortstop instead of Noah McLean's going to come out. Enoch Q's good contact against right-handers, little hack, no errors, and a .357 average on the season.
And Evan Montez has moved over to shortstop. Right?
Okay.
That's what should have happened. Evan Montez should have went over to short, and Enoch Q came in at second. Look, our luck's changing. 1 out. Buck Swiner, the left fielder, comes in. He's jacked and fit, 3 for 3 with a home run, double, and a single, and 4 RBIs. All he needs is a triple, and he'll hit for the cycle.
Yeah.
We got somebody at third base. Who's at third base?
Yeah.
That one's popped up behind home plate. That's going to drift foul out of play. He'll get another pitch. Strike 1. Bull steps off third, throws over. to third base. The runner is back. 1 on with 1 out, top of the 5th. That one's fouled straight back out of play, and very quickly Buck Swiner now is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Leland Bull delivers. That's in there for call. Third strike. Down goes Buck Swiner for the first time today. So 2 outs now. Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Favors the outside pitch. So 2 outs with a runner at third base. Leland Bull finding that one. He gets enough of that to push it foul along the first baseline. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. There's a roller, and Spray Bellamy's not going to get it. Come on.
Never does.
Oh, man. So a single past Spray Bellamy at third base. Do we have another third baseman?
No.
We have to. I don't have my depth chart on me. But I'm tired of these freaking defensive junk.
Yeah.
Two outs. Stallion Johnson in. Another run scores, making it 11-0. I'm sorry. I'm just so flabbergasted with this defense. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Throw over to first, and a runner is back. Pretty good speed over at first base. And fouled off. And now Stallion Johnson behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leland Bull going to deliver. Inside ball 2. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bull throwing his 13th pitch. Up, he steps off the rubber. Everybody is back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, just missed high. Ball 3. Full count now to Stallion Johnson, the designated hitter. There's a shot. That's going to be in the corner in left field. And the runner was off with the pitch. He's pulling into third base. And Spray Bellamy now with the ball. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Jack Lambert, the catcher, steps in. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. The Moose are just having their way with again, it starts with, your starting pitcher going out in the first inning.
Yeah.
First pitch is low, ball 1. Our pitching staff, we just got racked by the Jacks not too long ago. Get over there, Hugh. Get there. He dives for it, makes the catch, and makes the throw to first. So we get the 3rd out. We only gave up 1 run, but we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. Moose 11, Ramblers nothing. Kid Paul 0 for 1. Enoch Hughes first at bat. Buck Daniel 0 for 1. Rhiannon Cannon at 37 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Her ERA's at 2.08. That's the other thing is we're not making her throw enough. Kid Paul, the right fielder, is locked in and weak. He's 0 for 1. Why is he weak?
What happened to him?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. It says Tommy G considering substitution.
Yeah, I want to take him out, right? I mean, he's
okay.
Right fielder. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost. Never mind. Just go. All right. So Kid Paul's going to take a seat. For some reason, he's come up weak. I don't know if he strained himself on one of those defensive plays out there or what. God knows he didn't strain himself running around the bases.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring in Linda Hand, the B- right fielder, outfielder. She's got a little bit less than average power, less than average contact, but good speed on the base pass. She's got magic hands. She's neutral and fit, hitting .375 with 2 RBIs. So Linda Hand taking her first at bat against.
Really?
That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's the thing is Cannon is painting the corner. They are giving her the corners.
Yeah, I got to swing.
Fly ball into center field. A sliding catch by Hieronymus Jackson for the first out. Yeah, you want to take some pitches, but everything she throws is a strike. Enoch Hughes steps in.
Yeah, 357. Good contact against right-handers. So, first one misses ball low. Good eye. 1-0. Hard foul first baseline. 1 apiece now. Strike 2 outside corner. 1 and 2 got him in a hole. He's a little hacked though. Hard one on the ground, and he paints it down the line. Okay, he's gonna have to stop it first though. That was a nice ball down the first baseline. He's on pretty.
Yes, and he took a couple of pitches. Buck Daniel, the designated hitter, 0 for 1 today. He's got bad jumps tonight, but he's an off-speed hitter. So 1 on with 1 out. Enoch Hughes with no speed at first base, not a threat to steal. More of a threat to get into a double play. That one's low, ball 1. There's a shot up the middle into center field. Buck Daniel with a hit. So a little bit, Ramblers getting something going here. 2 on with 1 out. In steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Unless you want to switch them. Yeah.
And you know I do.
Sit him
He
down.
has just not had a good season so far.
Ken Bernal coming in to pinch hit for Max LeBlanc. He's durable, got a 3.64 average, 1 home run. They got back in Chicago and 3 RBIs. He's facing off against Ronnie Kennedy's going to throw a 46 pitch. Misses high, ball 1. 1 to the count. Runners at first and second, just 1 out. That one inside corner strike 1. Safety off now, 1 apiece. Outside corner strike 2. 103 miles an hour, 1 and 2.
Come on.
Open up for that double play ball. There's the double play ball. The short, crisp second for 1. Back to first to clean up the sides.
Yeah, they're giving her some crud on the outside. We're going into the top of the 6th. Moose 11 runs on 18 hits. The Ramblers no runs on 4 hits. Ali Findare 1 for 3. Irene Fast 2 for 2 with a walk, and Fred Bobbitt 2 for 4 with a strikeout. Leland Bullitt 16 pitches and 1 strikeout.
Number 50, Ali
I find there 1 for 3. I don't know how long you're gonna be able to take Bull. He's gassed. Only throwing 16 pitches, but you may have to go with it's the top of the 6th. I mean, you could bring out the reliever as long as they don't hit her in the face.
All right, we can try. Let's try that, I guess. At this point, we got
pitched everybody tonight.
Yeah, the only reliever we got left is Testa.
Yeah.
Now pitching.
All right, Jada Testa pitched a little bit last night, but I think she could make it here. If she doesn't throw a million pitches, we'll be fine. But I don't know. She's mostly well rested. Throws a 4-finger, mixes up with the curveball and the changeup. Most importantly, she's got elite changeup, and she's a clutch pitcher. She's tense, but she's facing a rattled batter. So first pitch is a curve right in for strike. 0-1 the count. To Ali Findare, who won the championship in Montreal last season. Oh, that changeup. This is high and in. Ball 1-1 apiece now. 11-0 Michigan Moose. Top of the 6th. That one's outside corner strike 1-1-2. Can she get a K to start off? Number 47 winds up, throws it. Curveball, and it's going to be into center field. There's another single. And setting up the double play. Now she's no longer rattled. Is I find her. And here comes Irene Fast, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. First pitch prayer. 5th pitch by Irene Fast going to start things off here. Got to get that grounder to second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Average speed runner at first base. Got a strong arm behind the plate. Nobody's stealing against him now. Curveball, hard foul ball, third base line in the dugout. 0-2. Goes over to first base. Brings her back. Safe. 7th pitch coming up. 0-2. Skips off the plate low. 1-2 the count now to Irene Fast. Curveball right in there. Fouled third base line. Souvenir. Still 1-2. Got to get this pitch count down. Instead, he gets another single. They get those 2 strikes, and then they get the single. And, oh, man. Now they get the pitch counts up. They're getting all the batters on. And it's Fred Bobbitt, second baseman. 2 for 4, 2 singles and RBI. We need a triple play. He needs to ground it down to third base. That's what we're hoping for. Fouled third base line. And that's going to be a hard one in the right center field. It's going to be extra bases into the gap. It's going to bring in a couple runs. Here's the throw into the cutoff. It's a double. And they get 2 more. It's now 13 zip.
The shortstop, number 12.
And just can't get past him. Still don't have that first out yet. Nacho Chris 4 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 singles, and an RBI. Oh, wow. Top of the 6th. Oh, inside. Backs him off. Now he's going to park one. 1-0 count. Hard foul back off the net. 1 apiece. The tense Jada Testa throwing her 14th pitch, looking for her first out. Hard foul ball, first base line. Souvenir. 1-2. He wants the long ball, and it goes high. 2-2 now. Late swing. I don't know how he made contact with it.
It's not even. Yeah, it's so far away. How does it?
2 apiece. Hard foul ball, third base line, going over against the wall. Swindle Heath diving into the wall again, missing. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jada Testa gets the K. Something for some people to clap about here. Darcy Hicks now 1 for 4 with a single, 2 RBIs. We want that double play again here to get out of this thing. She's throwing 19 pitches in 1 inning. Her ball in there for a strike. Now she's going to throw her 20th. Check swing, strike 2. That's the 6th. So much for going deep. Late swing foul ball, first base line. Still 0-2, low pressure situation. Again, late swing. I don't know how they're getting the bat around that fast. 0-2. Change up in there for a strikeout. Another K. Sitting down now. It's Buck Swiner, 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, a single. 4 RBIs. He needs a triple. He's on fire. And the outfield's going to go deep. Just in case. For Buck Swiner. Curveball right in for strike. 0-1 the count. 35th pitch. Check swing ball. Or no, I'm sorry. 25th pitch. Check swing ball. 1 apiece now. She's already losing gas. Hard foul back off the wall. 1-2 the count. I don't know how we're going to get through this game. We're going to have to bring starters out. That one's high. 2-2-2. Curveball low. 3-2 full count. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Strikes out the side. Well, at least 3.
Yeah, but they put 2 more on the board. We're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. It is Moose 13, Ramblers nothing. Hector Clements 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Swindle Heath 1 for 2. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2. Rhiannon Cannon 49 pitches with a strike. 49 pitches. Our pitchers are throwing 49 pitches per inning. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is neutral fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Oh my gosh. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Clements. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Outside ball 2. She's locked in and fit right now, Rhiannon Cannon. That's a strike that evens the count up. 2-2. There's a shot into center field, and Hieronymus Jackson makes the stops the ball with a diving stop to keep it from rolling all the way back. So a long single for Hector Clements. 1 out with no outs. In steps Swindle Heath.
Swindle Heath, 1 for 2 with a single, 290 on the season. Got an average speed runner at first base, but a good arm behind the plate, so he's not going anywhere. First pitch right in for strike 1 count. 13 zip, Michigan, bottom of the 6th. We got 3 more innings after this. 2 quick strikes, 0-2, going for the 3-pitch strikeout.
Nope.
Fouls it high up and back, still 0-2. There it is, 4-pitch strike.
That is crap. That is such crap. It was that second strike that was high and out of the zone that put me on defense then. I'm you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm swinging at everything. Spray Bellamy because I got to protect. There's a roller. Foul ball. Okay, spray Bellamy. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's lifted into center field.
Yay.
And that's out of here. Spray Bellamy with a 2-run shot to straightaway center field. Just got over the wall. Had to fight that breeze. That traveled 409 feet. It's his 3rd home run and 5th RBI of the season. And the Ramblers won't get shut out today, folks. Corbin Huerta going to step in, the center fielder.
All right, Huerta, follow that up. 0 for 2, 472. Here it comes. Pow! Oh, check swings on a strike right in there. 0-1 the count. That one's low, ball 1 apiece now. Rapid fire, 64th pitch by Cannon. We want to sit her down. That's a rolling bunt to third. Finder throws it to first. 2 down.
In steps Evan Montez, the shortstop. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today. 13-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Montez fouls that one off. Strike 1. There's a fly ball in the center field. That'll be 3 outs. Hieronymus Jackson will make the catch. We're going to head into the top of the 7th. Moose 13, Ramblers 2. Hieronymus Jackson 2 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Stallion Johnson 1 for 4 with a double. Jack Lambert 2 for 4. Jada Testa 29 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Her ERA is at a 9.0. Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. He's got an RBI today. He favors that outside pitch. Jada Testa coming off of a 3 strikeout inning, but she had to throw 29 pitches to get him. Wow. 30 pitches in 1 inning. That one's low, ball 1. I don't even think she started it. No, she did. Okay. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder.
Oh.
That's inside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hieronymus Jackson now with an even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out, top of the 7th. There's a roller, and that's going to be a diving catch by Spray Bellamy for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Stallion Johnson, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI today. He's an off-speed hitter. Started the day with a batting average below 200. He's now 211. First pitch is fouled off into the dugout. Testa now showing signs of wear. That's in it for a called strike. So very quickly, Stallion Johnson in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That was low ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jada Testa throwing her 38th pitch. And he anticipated that one. And Linda Hand is there to make the catch out there in right field. So the second out, 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Jack Lambert, the catcher. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles, only hitting 160 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 7th. First pitch to Lambert's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Rambler fans wishing this one would end. Oh, there's a shot. That's out of here.
Yeah.
Jada Testa, that one's home run to right field. And Linda Hand just watched it go. That one traveled 439 feet. It's Lambert's first home run and second RBI of the season. Moose now 14-2. Jeez, yeah, when we lose, we just get blown up. Allie Findare, the third baseman, she's 10th for fit, 2 for 4 with 2 singles today. Lambert had a batting average below 200 and then bashed that home run. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Findare is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Testa now is tense. That one's fouled off straight back. Very quickly, Findare's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. All of Testa's attributes just in the hole. Get there, Enoch. Throw the ball. There you go. 3 outs. So the Moose put 1 more on the board. We're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It's Moose 14, Ramblers 2. Linda Hand 0 for 1, Enoch Hugh 1 for 1, and Buck Daniel 1 for 2. Rhiannon Cannon at 66 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. Her ERA is at a 3.0. Linda Hand, the right fielder, is 0 for 1 today.
Now in the game, Maggie Rags.
All right, so Allie Findare is tense, but Fitch, she's going to take a seat for the rest of the game. They're going to bring in Maggie Rags. Maggie Rags is a C+ second baseman, infielder, outfielder. She's got the better than average speed, good fielder with a good arm. She's neutral and fit, no errors, batting 200 on the season with no home runs. She's a utility player.
She is. Early swing, strike 1 on the count to Linda Hand. 14-2, bottom of the 7th. That one's a ball. It was just a matter of how much the Moose will beat us by. That one's in for strike 1 and 2.
No.
Swings at a bad pitch inside. Strike 3.
In steps Enoch Hugh, the second baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's a little hack. He's 1 for 1 with a single. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Hugh is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. The little hack is in effect. There's a roller up the middle. That'll get into center field for a single. So Enoch Hugh, 2 for 2 since coming in.
Yeah.
1 on with 1 out. In steps Buck Daniel.
He's excited. Buck Daniel 1 for 2. He's still hitting .542. One of the best batting averages in the league for a team that loses big like this. Big Texas loss. That one's in for strike 0 on the count. Second pitch is low, or even now 1 apiece. Here comes the home run toss. Nope, way outside, ball 2. He's throwing his 76th pitch is Rhiannon Cannon. Knocks her out. Oh, man, they're not going to they're determined to get her out of the game. All right, that's 2 outs, and they're going to bring in a new pitcher, Pete.
Yeah, they're going to have to. So 2 outs, runner at second base. Ken Bernal, the catcher, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today.
Swirly, cut stiff.
Rhiannon Cannons went down with a hard shot to the chops. A little too late. But they're going to bring in B+ starting pitcher, relief pitcher, Swirly, cut stiff with better than average velocity, good junk, and poor accuracy. She's neutral and fit. She's got a 5.79 ERA, a 1.5 whip with 3 strikeouts. She throws an elite cut finger. So she throws that cut finger, a slider, a curveball, and a spitball?
SB? Screwball.
Yeah, screwball. That's right, screwball. Spitball's illegal, Pete. First pitch is high, ball 1. Kenny Bernal takes that one, ball 1. That's in it for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, runner at second base. There's a roller to the first baseman, Darcy Hicks. She'll pick it up, take it herself to first for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 8th. Moose 14, Ramblers 2. Irene Fast 3 for 3 with a walk. Fred Bobbitt 3 for 5 with a double and a strikeout. Nacho Chris 4 for 5 with 2 doubles and a strikeout. Tested 43 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. Irene Fast, the right fielder.
3 for 3.
3 for 3.
3 singles and a walk. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think we got to put in Twisty and hope he could throw 2 innings.
I think you're right. That's all we can do. Everybody else is just, oh man. I was so excited about our pitching staff, and now it's just junk.
Twist Gutierrez is going to come in and relief for Jada Testa. Twisty, no mostly for his junks, locked in. He's got 2.70 ERA, 0.90 whip, 6 Ks. He just got to get out of this game. He's not fully rested, so he's we'll have to see how far he can go. He gets surrounded and he's got reverse splits. He throws a forefinger, mixes up with a curveball. Top of the
yeah, he's only got 2 pitches too, which is
yeah. Top of the 8 is 14-2 Michigan. He misses that first pitch inside. Ball 1, 1-0 count. To Irene Fast. This is that second one outside. Ball 2. I'm going to go deep just in case. Gets the hard foul ball, third base line. 2-1 the count now. Curve misses low. 3-1. Got a hitter's pitch. 5th pitch. Walks her on 5 pitches. All right, setting up the double play. Freddie Bobbitt, 3 for 5, a double, 2 singles, 3 RBIs. Got a fast runner at first base. We got a great arm behind the plate. Curveball on the ground. Inakiu's going to throw it to second for 1. They're not going to get the double play, but they get the lead runner. So I like that. I'll get the fast runner too. And now you got Nacho Chris 4 for 5 with 2 doubles, 2 singles, RBI. 342 on the season. He's a great hitter. Hit him in that double play twist and end this thing right now. This is ball 1, 1-0 count. Nacho swing and a miss, strike 1 on that curveball. Even things up at 1 apiece. Check swing, ball 2, 2-1 now. 10th pitch by Twist coming up. Hard foul ball, third base line. 2-2 now. Got him in the hole. Could he put him away right here? Let's find out. Curveball in for a strike. Oh, yes. No swing. He's got a word. And that means 1 more now for this inning. Darcy Hicks 1 for 5. Single, 2 RBIs. We just need 1 more out. The pressure is low. He's looking for an inside pitch. Gets one. It's a curve. No swing, strike 1. Safety off. First baseman for Michigan. Swings and misses that second one, 0-2. Twist looking good. Can get out of this inning right. Oh, hits him in the back instead.
Oops.
That adds a runner. And starting all over again. Buck Swiner now on fire. 3 for 5. Home run, double, single, 4 RBIs. Ooh.
I had him. And the ball got away from me. I had him. God dang it.
15th pitch. He's got to get out of it really quick here. 0-1 the count. He's got that surrounded trait that's working on him now. Curveball fouled first base line. 0-2. Can he convert? No, almost hits him in the hand. 1-2 the count now. Low and away. All right, ball out into left center field. Swinner Heath, a diving catch, saves him.
Yes, he did. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's Moose 14, Ramblers 2. Hector Clements 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Swindle Heath 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a home run. Swirly cut stiff. 3 pitches. That's it. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is 1 for 2 with a single.
All right, Hector, first pitch misses ball 1, 1-0 the count. Bottom of the 8th, 14-2. It's a 12-run game. Fly ball to right field. That's waving that off as Irene Fast. She's going to make that grab 1 up, 1 down.
In steps Swindle Heath. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th. Moose leading by 12, but the game's not over. We can always come back here. There's a line drive over the head of the leaping third baseman into left field, and Swindle Heath will get on. So 1 out and 1 on. In steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray. It's a day for Spray. Spray is hitting 353. He's got a runner at first base. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Second pitch in there for a strike past the mound into center field. The Ramblers got a couple hits here now, Pete, with just 1 out, 2 on.
Yep. So we're going to have 2 on with 1 out. In steps Corbin here to the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 3 today, though. 0 for 3. Come on, Corbin. We need something out of you, buddy, before the game's over. There's a shot into
It's high.
center field. That's going to go. It's out of here. A 3-run shot for Corbin Hurta. And that one traveled 421 feet. It's his 3rd home run and 9th RBI of the season. And the Ramblers are on the board 14-5. In steps Evan Montez, the shortstop.
0 for 3, 417, 4 home runs, 6 RBIs. How about that? 5 runs. But we didn't give up 8 in that 1 inning. Oh, that was a home run ball right there. Oh, on the count. That one's a little bit low, and now we're at 1 apiece. And then for strike 2, 1 and 2, got him in a hole. And hard run on the ground, but Bobbitt's going to pick that up with second. 1 pump throw to first, 2 down.
Linda Hand, the right fielder, steps in. She's 0 for 2 today. She's neutral and fit. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 8th. There's a roller up the middle into center field. So 2 out single for Linda Hand.
All right, keeping them going, Pete. I wonder if they're going to switch pitchers. Enoch Q, 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 438, no home runs, 1 RBI. He's doing a great day today. Got a fast runner, but you also got a good arm on the blade. 1 the count. Little hack. There they go for second. The throw, they're going to... Hey, he makes it, steals Pete. Nice. Scoring was way to go. Enoch Q's got to count it 2-1 now to Enoch Q. Outfield Singer brings in a run. Oh, no, instead it's a shallow one. Second, Bobbitt gets that one for the 3rd out.
Yeah, so we're going to go into the top of the 9th. It's Moose 14 runs on 22 hits. The Ramblers 5 runs on 11 hits. Hieronymus Jackson 2 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout. Stallion Johnson 1 for 5 with a double, and Jack Lambert 3 for 5 with a home run.
The center fielder, number 23.
Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles, a walk, and an RBI.
All right. Let's do this, son.
First pitch is racked into, but foul, strike 1.
Yes.
Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, no balls, 1 strike. That's in there for 2 strikes. So 2 strikes now. Twisty Gutierrez losing velocity. There's a shot that's going out into right field. Linda Hand will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Stallion Johnson, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Reverse splits off speed hitter. First pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody on. Top of the 9th. That's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a roller to Evan Montez. He's going to pick that up, make the throw to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And then steps Jack Lambert, the catcher. 3 for 5, a home run, 2 singles, and an RBI. Wow, what a day for this guy. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Moose 14, Ramblers 5. So the Moose leading by 9.
Really?
That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Twist Gutierrez racked out. Oh, and just missed the dive. Who gave? Okay, you gave me the wrong guy. They gave me Linda Hand instead of Corbin Hurta, who was actually closer to the ball, but okay. Maggie Rags, a single for whoever that was. Maggie Rags, the 3rd baseman, is right.
Something.
This is her first time up. This is her first time up.
Oh, yeah.
She just took over for Findare, so. And there's a roller, and that's going to be over to Enoch Q, who makes the diving stop and the throw to first to retire the side. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 9th. Moose 14, Ramblers 5. Buck Daniel 1 for 3. Ken Bernal 0 for 2. Hector Clements 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Swirly cut stiff with 19 pitches and 4 hits. Her ERA is at a 9.0. 19 pitches. This is her 3rd inning. Buck Daniel is hitting. He's doing something first.
Oh.
There's a shot into center field. That'll be caught by Hieronymus Jackson. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Kenny Bernal.
Burnell.
Burnell.
First one misses the ball, 1-1 count. Second one's in there. Oh, right back to the mound. That's another pitcher for the Moose. And they get him out. Wow, they get him out.
Yep. Hector Clements, the first baseman, 1 for 3 with a single.
Now pitching, Charlie.
I am killing their pitchers. Charlie Best is neutral and fit. We didn't want to see him, but at this point, it's a moot. The elite curveball, he's got a .82 ERA, a .91 whip, 12 Ks on the season. He's got a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and, of course, he's got that elite curveball. So with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the ninth, Charlie Best. That one's a low ball, 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Why is he throwing it so slow?
I don't know.
That's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's popped up behind home plate, out of play. And a roller to first base, Darcy Hicks. It's almost like Charlie Best wasn't even trying.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Here you go,
because
kid.
he's got good velocity. Yeah, he's got good velocity. I don't understand. He threw like 4 straight lobs, basically.
Yeah.
Ramblers lose, folks. It was another ugly game. 2 of the last 3 games have just been horrendous. This team looks terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a bad loss. Like Pete said, 2 bad losses in 3 days. That 1 inning stands out. Even without that, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you get 6 runs. 6-5 is a close game, but you got an 8-run third inning that was just there was nothing they could do, and they tired out everybody they had in the roster. The Moose get 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 8 more in the third, 1 in the fifth, 2 more in the sixth. Finally, the Ramblers do something and get 2 in the bottom of the sixth, but the Moose get 1 more in the seventh. Ramblers get 3 more in the eighth, and that's how the game ends. It's Moose 14 runs on 23 hits, Ramblers 5 on 11.
We got all our runs on 2 home runs.
Yeah.
You hit both of them. That was it. We got no other runs outside of that.
Fred Bobbitt goes 3 for 6 with a run and 3 RBIs with a strikeout. Nacho Chris goes 4 for 6, 2 runs, 1 RBI, 2 strikeouts. Darcy Hicks 1 for 5 with a run, 2 RBIs, a strikeout. Buck Swiner, maybe? Yeah, 3 for 6, 2 runs, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 2 strikeouts. Hieronymus Jackson 2 for 5 with an RBI, a walk and a strikeout. Someone Johnson 1 for 6 with a run and an RBI. Jack Lambert 4 for 6, 2 runs, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Ali Finder 2 for 5 with 2 runs, 1 RBI. So far, everyone scoring runs, getting an RBI. Finally get down to Maggie Rags, who comes into sub. She goes 0 for 1, doesn't get an RBI. And Irene Fast goes 3 for 3 with a run, but gets no RBIs and walks twice.
Yeah, but she scored 3 runs. So
Yeah.
The Ramblers, Swindle Heath goes 2 for 4, scored a run, struck out 1. Spray Bellamy goes 2 for 4, scored 2 runs. He hit a home run, picked up 2 RBIs. Corbin Yurta goes 1 for 4, scored a run. He hits a home run, picks up 3 RBIs, saves himself on this last at bat, because otherwise he was 0 for 3 until then. Evan Montez, who started the season hot and has just cooled off, he's 0 for 4 with nothing. Nothing. Kid Paul 0 for 1. We believe he might have gotten injured in the field. He made a play defensively and came up weak. So Linda Hand came in for him. She went 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Noah McLean goes 1 for 1. Enoch Hugh came in and went 2 for 3. Not a bad outing for Enoch Hugh. Buck Daniel, a very uncharacteristic 1 for 4. Maximiliano LeBlanc continues to struggle at the plate. Just horrific. 0 for 1. He's only hitting a 105.
Yeah.
Kenny Bernal came in. He went 0 for 3. Not much better, but he's hitting 320. Hector Clements goes 1 for 4. Scored a run and struck out once. So there you go.
Yeah, pitching, Rhiannon Canning gets the win, goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up 7 hits, 2 earned runs, gets 3 strikeouts, gives up 1 home run, but we're getting knocked out. Her ERA is 2.87. She's 1-1-0 on the season. S. Cutstiff comes in, throws 2 innings, gives up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 home run before getting knocked out. gets ERA climbs to 8.10. They're 1-1-0 on the season. Charlie Best comes in, and throws a third of an inning and doesn't get injured. His ERA is a 0.79, and he's 1-0-0 on the season.
Yeah, and over there for the Ramblers, Lad Bradwick, unfortunately, I don't even think he hit through 10 pitches, but he'll get the loss. He's going to get saddled with the loss.
Unbelievable.
He gave up 1 hit and 1 earned run. His ERA is at a 4.09, which actually the injury saved him because he didn't get, at least his ERA stayed as low. But his record falls to 1 win, 2 losses. More Reliable came in, pitched 2 1/3 innings. He gave up 8 hits, 3 earned runs. Struck out 1. His ERA is at a 9.0 and no record as of yet. Kingston Black came in. He did such great work in his previous outing, but this time not so good. An inning and 2/3, gave up 6 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, a strikeout, and a home run. His ERA is back up to 13.5. Still no record on the season. Leland Bowl pitched an inning, gave up 3 hits, a 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at a 0.87. And his record remains 1 win, no losses, and 1 save. Jada Testa pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, got 3 strikeouts, gave up a home run. Her ERA is up at 9.0. Not horrible, but again, she had been pitching pretty well up until now. Her record remains 1 win, no losses, and 1 save. And then Twisty Gutierrez pitched 2 innings, gave up a hit, a walk, struck out 1. His ERA is at a 1.69, and his record remains no wins, 1 loss, and 1 save. 3 stars of the game. Buck Swiner, the B- left fielder. Right fielder went 3 for 6 with a home run, a double, 4 RBIs, and scored 2 runs.
Second star of the game, the number 4 B+ ranked catcher, the guy who struck out at the end of the last game, went 4 for 6 tonight, got a home run, an RBI, and scored 2 runs.
And then rounding the top 3, you always see this guy. He makes me sick. The B- ranked shortstop, second baseman, Nacho Crisp. He goes 4 for 6 with 2 doubles, an RBI, and he scored 2 runs. This is going to be lopsided. Tommy G with 8 hits, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 3 great catches, 1 stolen base, 3 strikeouts, contribution 66%. Way to go, big man. PJ with 3 measly hits. That's it. 3 measly hits, 3 great catches, 4 strikeouts, a bean batter, and a contribution of 34%. My heart wasn't in it.
No, I felt.
If it was, I would have beamed more batters.
That's a dangerous game, man. 3 pitchers left the field tonight on injuries. 2 for one team, 1 for the other. That's boy. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to come back from that. Well, at least we're done with that. We're gonna in the next game we're gonna host the Herbosaurs. They're gonna come in town, but ooh, man,
no.
What's
Okay.
that? Okay,
I forgot to get the stats before.
Oh, okay. There's a little bit of news. One move here. It looks like Chase DeBuel I keep trying to line this. Gets signed onto the wide loads, replacing Prince Prize. Wow. Prince Prize, a 32-year-old catcher / left fielder, C-ranked, known mostly for his speed and his fielding, is a bunter. He was making $4.2 million a year, and now the Pinstripes pick up C-ranked 31-year-old Chase DeBuel, catcher, to relieve him. He's known mostly for his arm, so they got that arm to really throw out batters, and he's a first pitch player. He's gonna make $2.6 million a year to be a New York wide load.
Yep. Holy cow, Fernando Beefy has gotten a little overconfident on their pitching skills. He's lost 11 on his junk.
Holy cow, that's huge.
He's gone from a B- to a C+.
Oh my gosh.
His junk's down to 37.
Mitch Berry tossed a piece of garbage at the end on the first try. He gains accuracy, goes from 67 to 68. That's.
How come they can't gain 11? You know what I mean? They'll lose 11, but they can't gain 11.
Oh, I'm telling you. All right, well, let's cut this one here. Then we'll catch you in the next game, folks. Sorry about that. Hopefully the next one's better. This is Tommy G.
This is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.